purchased an Epic board, so now you're ready to set it up. So before you set it up, you want to make sure that you have all the accessories. In the bag, you should have a set of pads, 6 screws, 4 should be the long ones for the straps, and the 2 small ones should be for the grab handle right here. So you should have also a set of foot straps, a grab handle, and 4 fins, which are 4 centimeters height, G10 fins. Now, as you can see here, the pads are really comfortable. They're very cushioned. You have air inside, and also on the toes you have the toe grip here, so you can grasp and grab the board really well. It's very comfortable, very cushy, so also that won't hurt your legs in choppy waters. So right here also you can see you have 3 setups, so you can angle the pads on any angles you want. More angle than you prefer, you just turn it, but you have to adjust on the holes that are on the board right here. So anyway, also on the foot straps you can see you have these anti-lock system, which makes the setup really easy. All you have to do is put the fins, the screws right here, those big screws here, you put them right here, and those are very nice to set up because it's very easy. So once you put the screws inside and set up on the holes right there, it will make your life much easier. You can actually set up the board in one hand, those straps are very comfortable also, and they're very easy to adjust with the Velcro here. So anyway, let's set up the board so we can get you in the water as soon as possible. Okay, before putting the pads and straps on the DROID, you want to make sure that you are facing the board correctly. So make sure that you see the DROID. This is your toe side. Right here is your toe side. When you see the Epic and the DROID on that side, this is the way it should be, because you see the inserts right here have to be that position. This is the heel side and this is the toe side on the board. So make sure it is like that. If the board is turned this way, this is totally wrong. So if you go to put the pads, it won't work. So you have to make sure that the word Epic and DROID is looking in front of you, right there. Now, as you can see here, you have 2 setups. The board, all the boards, the Spartan, the DROID, and the Oxygen comes with 2 settings. Narrow stands here, and wider stands on the outside. So make sure you choose your stands and make sure you put them on the step setting on the other side. So now let's start with the left side. So first of all, you want to make sure you put everything on the board before you screw everything. So we're going to start with the left pad. We take the pad and we put the pad right here. As you can see, you have 3 stands also on the pad. So right now I'm gonna use, I like my settings to be on the outside, wide stands. So I'm gonna put this right in the middle. I mean, you can put it right here too if you want, but me, I like it to be in the middle. So I put it right here, and perfect, you can see the hole right here. So I'll put it right here, and then I'm gonna take the strap and I'm gonna use this strap and I'm going to put it right on top of it. Make sure the strap is this way because of you see, the widest thing should be on the inside. The wider of the strap should be on the inside. Of course you can put this on the other side, but this is the perfect way to use the strap. Now once we have this, let's go on the other side and put the right pad on it right here, and then the right foot strap right here. Perfect. Remember, this is on the inside, the wider part on the inside. Of course, you can put the foot strap like that and have the narrow stands on the inside. It's fine also, it works also, but it depends on how you feel. It's very comfortable if you have the settings like that and having the strap, the wide part on the inside of your foot. So again, let's put it back together. Then we take the grab handle, put right in the middle, and then we look for the screws and fins right here. 2 on this side and 2 on that side. So right now we're all set. All we need to do now is put the straps inside the inserts. So we remove everything outside, and now we're ready to set up the pads. Okay, so let's start with the right side. I'm putting this pad right on it. It's right in the middle here. I'm gonna use the outside stands. So I put it right in the middle here, and then I grab my right strap. It's right here. I already put the screws inside here, as you can see. I already insert the screws inside. They are the longest screws. Remember, there's two kind of screws, short and long. The long one goes on the foot strap. And I like the way these foot straps are, because this helps you putting the strap really easy on the board. You can actually put the strap in one hand. So right now I want to start with the inside. You always start to put the strap on the inside. So make sure you put the screw right here. Perfect. Take a screwdriver and start screwing. Okay, make sure you don't want to tie too much, because you want to be able to move the strap around so it can go around. So don't tie it too much and turn the strap around. Perfect. When it's here, you go on the other side, right here, and you make sure you set it up. So right now I like to be, my stance to be pretty much duck side, so I don't want too much. You can actually go more, but me, I like it to be in the middle. So I'm going to put it right here, and perfect here. So this is where I'm going to put the insert, right on this one. So I take the same thing, I push it, then I take the screwdriver, make sure it's inside, and then I screw it. Don't screw it too tight, just a little bit. There you go. The reason I do not tie the strap much is so I can move the pad up and down. See how it moves? Up and down. So I can find actually the best stance I want. And right now, for me, this is perfect. That's what I like. Once I have it, I want to make sure to tie it once we're done setting the entire strap all together. So then I come here. So now we go on the left side and we put the pad. Make sure I want on the wide stance. So I'm gonna put same thing in the middle. I'm gonna put this right here, and then I'm gonna bring the strap and I'm gonna use same thing, screws. I already put the screws inside, so we're all set. And I'm gonna put the screw right on top of it. Push it right there. Then I take a screwdriver, make sure it's inside, and I screw it. You don't want to screw too tight, just a little bit. Perfect. And then now you go on the other side and do the same thing, but make sure you put it here, slide a little bit down so it fits perfectly right there. Then bring the strap again and put it right inside the hole, right here. Screwdriver, make sure it goes inside and start screwing. Don't tie it much, just a little bit. Perfect, so it catches us. Because then you can move the pad up or down, depending. Up or down. So you want to make sure that the pads are not totally tight, so you can move and figure it out exactly your stance on the board. So once you're ready, make sure you get on the board and try your feet to go inside, and check also the setup of the straps. Put the left foot in, open it, tight it. Perfect. Then do the same thing on the other side. Put your foot in, open it a little bit more, look for your best thing, then pull it to make it even tighter. Perfect. And there we go. Are the stance perfect? If the stance feels good, then you're perfect. Remove your feet. And now if everything is fine, you want to make sure you tighten the screws so the plates don't move. So the next step is to tighten these pads. So take the screwdriver, come back here, and screw them really tight now. Perfect. Go on the other side. Really tight. And then go on the other side and do the same thing. It has to be tight now, since we found the stance. Perfect. And right here. Perfect. Now we're all set. Now next thing is to put the grab handle. Got a grab handle, we put it right here. So we have the screw right here, and we want to put the screw right on top of the hole, right there, and then screw it down. So it's right in there. Take the screwdriver, and screw it, not too tight, just a little bit, and then go on the other side, and you want to make the other screw in, but make sure you have to align it, and then you have to push it really hard so it goes into the hole. So you push it really hard so you can feel it. Perfect. It's right there. It's in. Don't let it go. Grab your screwdriver and start screwing it. Perfect. Once in, tight it, and don't forget to go on the other side and tie the same thing here. Perfect. Now we have the pad, strap, and grab handle ready. It's time to put the fins inside on the board. So we have 2 fins here, and the other 2 sets of fins on the other side. So let's start with this side. So we're going to start on this side and put the fins. So you want to remove the screws right here, put them here, remove the screws and the washers, put right here. Now this is the fin. You don't want to put the fin like that. This is a no-no. You want to turn it. The fins has to be like that. Okay, so you put the fin under, and the screws have to go inside these holes. So you lift the board, make sure the screws goes inside the hole. Then once they're in, use a screwdriver and screw these in, but make sure they're not too tight. Okay, you don't want to make it too tight. As you can see here, you want tight, but not too much, just enough so it's perfect, because you don't want to strip the fins. Then come on this side and do the same thing with this fin. Remove the screws. Remember to turn around, it has to be like that, and do the same thing on this side and this side. Once everything's done and you put all the fins, everything's ready to go, again double check, put your feet in, and just try to feel everything. Pretend you're in the water, lean back on each side and make sure everything feels perfect. You see the grab toes right here? That should be perfect right there. So you can feel it so it doesn't slide off. And if you want to slide off and remove it, up, let it go, and that will slide off immediately. So make sure those grab toes are right on your toes here. Once everything is all set and you feel comfortable on the board, you're ready to go.